Yes, thank you very much. I'll go.
Emergency transport. Building is surrounded by tactical officers. We are not going away.
Good evening. Tense moments on King Street. A gun scare shut down this intersection here at Blue Jays Way, and it's raising some questions tonight. Now, this is the building in question. Police had their guns drawn out, surrounded this building after receiving calls of a possible hostage situation involving a gunman inside this dispensary here. Hours later, they were able to get inside, and they say they discovered there was no gunman or a hostage inside, but this investigation is far from over.
Walk to the front door on King Street.
It's the Toronto ETF. We will not hurt you if you come out without a weapon. Come out with your hands up. We will not hurt you. We will not hurt you. For about 90 minutes.
Follow these directions, and I can guarantee your safety.
Witnesses listen in as negotiators attempt to make contact with a reported gunman inside this multi-purpose building on King Street near Blue Jays Way. No response all afternoon.
Cop car came up, parked sideways. We thought it was a film shoot.
This is not a movie. This is actually dangerous.
Guns drawn, tactical officers surround the building. A police armored vehicle arrives at the dispensary on 365 King. All this in response to a call police say came in shortly after 1.
It was reported to us that someone was seen entering an establishment here at the corner, armed with a firearm, and they seemed to be in the company of another person who they might have been trying to force into the building.
More than 3 hours later, police were able to get into the building and say no gunman or hostage were located. The landlord who arrived to the scene with his lawyer says he was called down to let police in. He adds that he's owned the 6-story building since 1979 and it's occupied by 3 nightclubs and 1 marijuana dispensary, and questions if the response was excessive.
For what? For a phone call? Somebody received a phone call and they come all this and block all the street and all the business over here in the area shut down. For what?
At the end of the day, it's unfortunate this actually happened in such a way. I mean, you know, you have a false alarm in this case and it shuts down pretty much all the TTC, all the intersection. You know, my issue is what consequences are going to be to this.
The call caused road closures that saw gridlocked traffic in both ways. TTC diversions, restaurant goers next door to the dispensary had to stay put for more than 3 hours. Among those responding include 52 division officers, the Toronto Police Emergency Task Force, and Toronto paramedics, all at the scene.
So there was enough of a concern that we felt the need to respond to it in the manner in which we did, have as many officers out here, have the roads closed, just to ensure the safety of the public.
All you need to do is to the front door.
It's unknown what the nature of this call was, but one thing is for sure, police say they aren't calling this a false alarm just yet. An investigation continues tonight to determine where the call originated from and why it was made to police.
We don't know that there wasn't someone in the area with a firearm, so the investigation is ongoing.
It appears 2 of the businesses at this building appear to be operating tonight. Now, that property manager tells me he was able to get a hold of the dispensary owner today. However, both he and Toronto police say they don't know if they were open at all today, if they were operating. We did try to reach out to the owners of this business, and we were not able to get through.